Hey, what's up, guys? We're taking a look at the Asus AC2400 wireless router. This is probably one of the best routers on the market right now, capable of streaming 4K without a problem. It's got separate dual-core 1.2 gig processors. This is the extreme rated, so you're going to get coverage up to 5,000 square foot, and that's going to be possible with the true 4x4 antenna. Adaptive quality of service. You've got a USB 3.0, 2.0. It's been optimized for gaming. Like I said, it will stream 4K UHD without a problem. Has a separate dual-core processor dedicated solely to the 5 gig band. One thing you'll see here, a hardware NAT. Most other routers are software. This is actually hardware-based, so that's going to maximize your connection between your modem and your router. Taking a look at the back of the box, some of the ports, some of the features, like the power, the AC socket, your gigabit ports, back of the box, some of the specs, and we'll take a look at that and get more into detail as we progress through this video unboxing, first look, and initial setup of the new Asus AC2400. Like I said, it's going to have the dual processors, 4x4 antenna system, so it's kind of built ahead of its time, and that's going to give, when later technology comes out, there's only a few things that actually can take full advantage of that 4x4, but for right now, it's going to give you that coverage about 5,000 square foot. Having that hardware NAT's going to remove any bottleneck between your internet and your home network, so you're going to give basically your performance about 2 to 5 times faster than a traditional software base. So having that hardware accelerated NAT is definitely something that's going to improve your throughput with all of your devices. This is a dual WAN support, so potentially you could hook up 2 separate internet connections, use 2 or 1 as a backup. Does support Time Machine, powerful online multitasking. You've got that WPS and VPN support. It's a real quick setup right out of the box, just a couple instructions. Navigate to router.asus.com and we can get that open. We can pull this flap open here. We're going to remove the Ethernet cable which has been provided, as well as we've got the power adapter. And we'll hold on to those for later in the video when we show you the kind of initial setup of that. Just a nice Asus branded power adapter there. The device itself, highly rated by CNET, and I'll link that down below. You can check out their ratings and reviews on this product and a more thorough review of that. And I'll do a review later down the road after I've used this and just experimented more. I wanted to give you guys some of the guts and glory, the goodness that's behind the new Asus AC2400. It is a dual band gigabit. Having that AI protection works with Trend Micro, so it's actually going to protect your Wi-Fi devices, protect your TV, your game consoles, protect vulnerabilities before they happen. We look at the front here of the Asus AC2400. The LEDs for your status is hidden along the front, and those are illuminated in blue. We have control of the LEDs with just a push of a button, and WPS with a push of a button. On the front is a USB 3.0 port, so if you wanted to connect an external hard drive, use this for a NAS server, you could do that. It actually has scored pretty good ratings and specs for being used in that capacity. There's a little close-up of the USB 3.0 port on the front, hidden behind this kind of protective rubber cover. Gives it a real stealth, clean look, kind of like a stealth fighter jet's kind of the influence there. You got the USB 2.0, your WAN port, 4 gigabit Ethernet ports. You've got a reset, you've got the power, and then your AC adapter plugs in there. This is a true 4x4, so we're going to have 4 antennas on there. You can see the size of this device, kind of large, but it is packing a lot of guts and glory inside. A lot of hardware. You've got the dual-core processors. You can actually create your own personal cloud, so you've got AI Cloud. That's an option that you can have with this. Lift up the rest of the box there. Incredible starts here. We can reveal the size of these monster antennas, and there are 4 of them. That's what's going to give us the range. That's what's going to give us that flexibility. We've got the option for, with the unbeatable hardware, it's got the separate, like we said, separate processor for each band. So what that does, basically, traditional routers only will have like a single processor. When you have the double, that's just going to increase your speed and give you about a 50% improvement. But you can see the size of those antennas. They're monsters, and we'll get those connected to the router here shortly later in the video. But you can see in my hand, just for comparison, the true size and beauty of this. It's quite an amazing device. The performance on it so far for me has been amazing. I will get that documented in a later video. Pulling out the rest of the paperwork, a nice quick start guide's got all the information in it you're going to need. This will truly give you a lag-free gaming experience. My ping increased, my performance increased across all devices, so very happy. Nothing left in the box, so let's clear the workspace. Let's get all of these antennas connected on here. There are 4 of them. It's going to take a minute, so we'll speed this part of the video up for you. I don't want you guys to have to suffer through putting all 4 of them on there, but well worth it. That's what's going to give us that range. Once the antennas are on, you can just get them up and positioned how you want them. You can have all 4 up. They recommend having the 2 on the end at 45 degrees and the 2 in the middle at 90-degree angle. So kind of roughly what you see there is kind of what's recommended, but you could tweak those as you needed. It's got a real stealth appearance, like stealth fighter jet as how ASUS describes it, and it really does play the part. I have it sitting right now right on my home theater right in front, and I'll tell you, it's kind of on main stage. It doesn't look out of place with the ability to control the LED lights. You got the 4 gigabit Ethernet ports on the back. It is a VESA mount compatible, so you can mount that on the wall if you'd like. It's got nice rubber on the bottom there. And that way when it's sitting down, it just gives it a nice grip. It won't move around or slide around. Nice amount of vents there to get all the heat out. And I've noticed I was gaming using multiple devices and it didn't even barely feel warm, whereas compared to like my Apple Airport Extreme 6th Gen, it was just really, really hot. And I'll be comparing that in a separate video. So if you want to see that, just make sure you're subscribed to the channel and you'll get notified. We'll take the power adapter there, plug that into the wall, and then you'll just plug in the power adapter there. Real simple, guys, and I'll show you. There's other videos out there if you want to link, how to do a complete setup. There's just kind of that initial setup, getting it connected, what cables and such are included. We got the Ethernet. So if you've got your cable modem now or your DSL modem, just unplug the Ethernet, plug it in the back of there, set it to power, reset your modem, navigate to the web address. It's listed there in that black quick start guide. Real quick, real simple. But guys, first impression, the Asus 2400. It's one of the hottest routers on the market, rated one of the best, truly the best performance. You've got the hardware accelerated NAND, dual core processors, 4K streaming, perfect for online gaming. That's why we have it. But if you enjoyed the video, click that thumbs up button, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.